The recent approval is the new BTK inhibitor called the zanubrutinib. The zanubrutinib is developed by this company called Beijing, and many of the key members actually studied in the U.S. And the compound has a very high efficacy and have a very good safety profile. And I was involved in the development of this compound from the very primitive stages, and I actually treated patients on the trial. So I know this compound very well. So this compound, in my opinion, will be used worldwide, but mainly in the Asia and the Australian places. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be adding another very potent agent to the usage and therapy for B-cell lymphomas. But B-cell lymphomas are not a very trivial disease. Let me just explain to you. Although the incidence is not very high, but because people live for a long time, in America, about 0.7 million Americans live with a B-cell lymphoma. And many of those B-cell lymphomas could be interrogated by a BTK inhibitor, such as the zanubrutinib. Although the zanubrutinib is only approved for mantle cell lymphoma, but this is the second generation. The first generation is ibrutinib, and the second generation acalabrutinib is the zanubrutinib. The first generation ibrutinib was approved by FDA in November of 2013, and is widely used. And the second is the acalabrutinib, was approved in October 2017. I have been so fortunate. I led two separate international trials that led to the FDA approval. And every morning I woke up, I know that somebody is taking the pill to treat lymphoma. I feel very satisfied. But now we have a third agent, because the first generation acalabrutinib is really studied in the Western population. Yes, they are available in China, in the Asian countries. They are being used there, but it doesn't. But this zanubrutinib is mainly studied in the Asian population, the Australian populations. I think we need more BTK inhibitors. Not only that we have a big population of patients who are taking these medicines, but also when there are more medicines like this, we can drive down the price competitively. Now let me come back to the zanubrutinib. The zanubrutinib is so powerful. When it's given mantle cell lymphoma, the response rate is about 90%. Think about it. You swallow a pill, and you don't have to go to the hospital. There's no big catheter. You don't have to do 5 medicines. You don't have to have the nausea, vomiting, and all that. You just go home and swallow the pill. 90% of the tumors will shrink. 20, 30, 40%. There are different trials on zanubrutinib. The highest, 59% of patients, all the tumors are totally gone. So you can see the power of targeted therapies. Of course, that the zanubrutinib is new, but before that it was the ibrutinib and acalabrutinib was very, very effective. We cannot tell anything that I think they're equally potent in my opinion. They just have different properties of different side effects. So I really think the zanubrutinib approval is really a very big step forward. Very efficacious. The safety profile is very tolerable, consistent with other first and second generation BTK inhibitors.